Hey, everybody, welcome. Hey, it's another Wednesday at 1. I'm Chris Schweigel with Chris Connects. Today, we're going to be talking about burnout. Not an awesome topic, but a lot of people are affected by burnout. In fact, I recently read an article that more than half of the people in the United States are actively looking for other jobs. So today we're going to talk about the 3 reasons why people feel the most dissatisfied in their job. We're going to talk about the problem and why I think that's going to get worse before it gets better. I'll offer up the solution and 3 ways that you can get involved if you're one of these people. You don't have to say it out loud. You can quiet quit. Or even better, you could pretend, role play to quiet quit. That might be pretty exciting too. So anyway, welcome. I'm Chris Schweigel, founder and CEO of Chris Connects. We are a real estate investing company. Our mission is to improve the financial health of 1 million people out there. So we hope that we can help you out. That is our mission. That is the ship we're on. I'm willing to go down with this ship, but we're still floating. So we're talking about burnout. I know I've been through this in jobs that I've had before. By training, I'm a mental health social worker. And so I tend to work with people who are experiencing suicidal ideation, who are going through panic attacks all the time, want to die, don't know where they are, think that I have their money in my eyeballs. That happened once when I was working at a crisis residence, and trust me, I thought about quitting my job. I actually did leave that job because I was in the grocery store and I thought that every single person in there was hearing voices and every single person in there needed me to give them their meds. And so I knew it was time to move on. Mostly it's my bride who tells me I need to move on. But anyway, now I'm going to tell myself it's time to move on. Let's talk about burnout and the reason why people feel dissatisfied in their jobs. Now, this is a hot topic in kind of pop psychology. Why do people feel like they want to leave their jobs or feel unhappy? This section of psychology is called IO, or industrial organizational psychology, the study of people's emotions and well-being while in the workplace. And generally, they find, 3 reasons why people quit. And these 3 reasons kind of switch depending on whichever study you look into. So basically, it's I don't have any job opportunities. I'm kind of stuck in my current position, is one. Number 2 is I'm not getting recognized for the work that I'm doing. And number 3 is show me the money. And what researchers have found is all 3 of those, when you really boil it down to the core value, is I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. If you would pay me more, I would feel more appreciated. If you was telling me I was doing a good job, I would feel like I could move up the corporate ladder a bit more. If I knew that there were opportunities for advancement, then I might work a little harder or be more satisfied. I might pour myself into my work a little bit. So those are generally the 3 things why people leave, and they're pretty much all attached to wanting fulfillment in life and purpose and wanting money. A lot of the fulfillment and purpose is attached to moving up to a new title or a new role, some new responsibilities, and some new money. People want to move up the ladder because they want to get a second home. They want to have vacations. They want to have time off, excursions, fun times. We all want to live our lives to the best of our abilities. And I think that has to do with purpose and vocation, but also letting loose and having a little bit of fun. I mean, we've all experienced this kind of stuff before. Whether you're a lifetime entrepreneur who went from having a lemonade stand when you were 6 years old to where you're at now, if you've never even had a W-2 job before, I think we can all appreciate the fact that people feel stuck in their jobs. And why do I think that this is going to get worse before it gets better? Well, because I think the way that most people see opportunities and see the way out is retirement. Retirement is that pie in the sky. Oh, I can't wait till retirement. I'm going to keep watching this nest egg, this retirement account of mine, blow up and explode. And then one day I'll be able to live my life how I want to when I'm 65 or 68 or 70 or whatever that might be. Now, the problem with that is the stock market is not doing well. We're heading towards a recession. If we're already in one now, we're certainly starting to feel the effects. Some people think that we're starting to come out of it, but most people think that we're just getting started. If this is a 9-inning baseball game, probably at second or third inning right now. We've got a lot of ball game left. So there's a lot more crashing that 401k pie in the sky retirement account could do. Now, I'm not going to say it will. I mean, nobody knows this kind of stuff. But I keep my finger on the pulse quite a bit. In fact, I'm going to a conference here tomorrow. I fly out to Dallas to just basically get together with a few hundred other investors, and we'll all read the tea leaves together and network a little bit and talk about where do we think things are going and where do we think we can be helpful in guiding people to a brighter future. That's why we do this kind of stuff. So I keep my finger on the pulse pretty regularly. Of course, I'm wrong constantly. I am wrong constantly. But it seems like the overwhelming evidence is there that the stock market, 401ks, could take some more hits, some more crashes. And this is awful for dissatisfaction in the job, in the workplace, because if that's the great big pie in the sky, that gets further and further and further away. And don't get me wrong, I am not blaming anyone for having a 401k or an IRA or retirement account. I was in that boat not long ago. And a lot of people are in that boat right now who I care about and are near and dear to me, and I want what's best for them. That's why I'm here, because I want to help. I want to help people see a brighter future where they have more purpose, where they get more excitement, more adventure in life, more time with kids, grandkids, going on adventures, going to Yellowstone, seeing Old Faithful, all that kind of great stuff. So what is the solution? I think the solution to burnout, to dissatisfaction in the job place is hard assets. And I know that sounds weird and a leap, but get this, follow me on this. People feel dissatisfied because they don't get the pay that they believe they deserve. We're farther and farther away from advancement in the workplace. Opportunities are going away, and so we're farther away from adventure, from a thrilling life, from purpose. But there's retirement, which keeps us going. Studies show that we have way more fun the week before a vacation than the actual week of the vacation. Why is that? Anticipation keeps us going as people. Anticipation is so motivating. But what happens if your 401k tanks? That anticipation isn't there anymore. Retirement doesn't seem likely. You're not going to get a break. You're just going to keep on keeping on until you break, or until something happens, or you're let go, or tragedy, or whatever. I don't want that to happen. So I think hard assets are the way that we keep people in their job. It's the way that I've stayed in my W-2 job. My work satisfaction has gone up tenfold since I don't need the money anymore. No, trust me, the health insurance is pretty nice. But I feel so much more connected to my clients. The purpose of my work, giving of myself to my clients, is way easier for me to do now because I'm not punching a clock. And I want that for you too. So here are 3 ways that you can get into hard assets, which will help cure job dissatisfaction. Number 1, Investing in real estate, of course. So there's multiple different ways that you can get into real estate. You can get into private placements. This is true passive income where you find a sponsor or general partner, you give them money, they do all the work, they send you mailbox money, monthly, quarterly, annually, whatever that might be. That is the true pinnacle investing. That is passive income. And I've got to tell you, when you have money coming in monthly that you didn't trade your time for, that makes you feel pretty awesome and makes you more engaged in life and your work. The second way you can get involved, you can roll your retirement account, your IRA, your 401k into what's called an EQRP, which is a type of solo 401k. And you can invest that into hard assets such as real estate, self-storage, apartment buildings, assisted living facilities, farmland, wood, productive crops, all that kind of stuff are hard assets. And by hard assets, I mean tangible assets that people use every single day. Things that are real, things that are productive, that are essential. When a recession hits, you don't need an Apple Watch, but you need flour. That's what I'm getting at here by hard assets. Things that you can touch and you need every single day. So you can roll your existing retirement account or 401k, get it away from the volatility, from the greed, from the manipulation of the stock market, away from Wall Street and get it into Main Street investing. That's the second way. The third way, you can make yourself a little side hustle. Take photographs of kids or at a wedding. Figure out how to drive a drone and take some photos. Stage houses. You could mow lawns. You could do copywriting online. Or you could get into real estate investing on your own. I've got a course coming out. The banner is down below, so you can just type in chrisconnects.co/myfirstrental. And I'm happy to give you $200 off towards the course just because I want to make you happy. I love you and I care about you. So get the promo code. But you don't have to use what I'm using. You don't have to use my course to do it. You can get involved yourself. If you've always thought of doing something that has been on the side, if you've always thought about starting something part-time, I think this is the time to do that. Opportunities in our W-2 jobs are likely going to dwindle. 401ks and retirement accounts likely going to dwindle. Job dissatisfaction is likely going to increase. And that feeling of being trapped is going to really come on us, I think. I think that the feeling of being trapped, of feeling stuck, of lack of opportunity, I think it's going to be hitting us here in the next year or two. And I just want you to be prepared for that. So whatever it is that you do, whether you invest passively, whether you roll over your retirement account into a hard asset, or you get yourself a little side hustle, I think that will be a fantastic way for you to live a life of more purpose. Thank you so much for being here with me. I got to really give a shout out to all of you guys who watch live. That's really exciting, and I love seeing you guys on here and seeing the little numbers ding up. That's pretty fun. Until next Wednesday, hey, I wish you all the best. Take care.